Are you overstimulated yet? Welcome to the 14.2 and Halloween update. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here, and we've been brought some new stuff, along with some stuff that we have really been asking for a very long time. Ever since the Devious Melons video, of course, we've been asking for lighting changes, horror stingers, and more consideration for horror in general. And it looks like that's what we've got out of this, plus a few extra things, which I'm gonna get into first. First of all, we've got the new SCP item, SCP-1509, which will bring you straight to the London streets. It's a blade where you can go do knife crime all across the facility. It takes 2 hits to kill someone if they don't have any extra HP. And the most interesting part is, if you kill someone with this thing, it actually spawns in someone from the spectators as your own teammate, so it replaces someone else. Now, one thing that you have to be aware of is that the knife has a cooldown on when it can revive again. If the knife is sizzling, it's ready to revive someone else. After you've killed someone, it'll stop sizzling, but there's like, I think it's like a 20-second cooldown. So you can't just go into a spawn wave and revive like 4 people. It's not like overly overpowered. But I really like this change. It's just a fun little thing that you can play around with. It's not like 127 where it's like I play with him once and I'm done with it. It's just a fun RP scenario. It kind of feels like the pills that can bring people back in Dr. Bright's Mayhem, if you guys have ever played that. So yeah, that's a first very good addition to the new update. 14.2 also brings a new room, the Incinerator room, and it's a very interesting room because not only does it look really sick, I mean, just look at this. It's like glowing and there's a little like hot effect all across the bottom there. No, it's also apparently connected in the lore to the waterfall room, or the achromatic abatement room. I'm not going to use that name because it's stupid. So the waterfall room, I think, is like waste plumbing or whatever. Like the waste goes down, the toxic waste goes into the waterfall and it goes down. And then the incinerator room is where all the garbage collects and gets burned, which is why you'll see those trash bags around like the incinerator room. So that's really sick. Something that we really have been asking for are the horror stingers and the chase themes, and they have been they were actually already working on it at Northwood, but apparently they had to speed up the process because of Melon's video, which it's kind of funny. So we've got the chase themes. Northwood have uploaded them all on their channel if you want to listen to them. So I'm not going to play them all. You heard one of them. The 096 chase theme was actually the introduction of this video. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to get into, and you'll see it in game. It's absolutely sick. Other than that, we have finally got more environmental changes and lighting changes in the facility, which I'm just going to put it out there. It has made the game look 1,000 times better. It looks so much better because the lighting is a lot more sparing, right? They've really tried their best to mitigate camping by using big bright lights in corners sometimes, but they've also gone out of their way to not overdo it. So you still have shadows around. You still feel like you're crawling around a containment breach and you're still trying to find your way through this dark facility. But it's also put into thought that, yes, there is going to be PvP here. You do have to worry about that. Also, they've added a little bit more like environmental stuff around the place. So for example, this room looks absolutely unrecognizable to what it was in 14.1. It genuinely, because of the little green light and everything, it just doesn't feel like the old heavy containment anymore. And I think that's just a general statement about all of this, because the light feels so much more impactful in this new heavy containment. And if you were to put this side by side, you would see immediately how much of an improvement this is. Another thing that is kind of huge is that intercom sounds kind of normal now. You can actually understand what people are saying. But the biggest change is that Gate A and Gate B in Entrance Zone have got a new layout. What that means is that we've got 2 different versions. One at Gate A actually has 2 elevators going up and down now, which is really weird to look at first, but you'll get used to it. It has a little pit in the middle. You can play around in there. Gate B also has a little elevation up top, so you can like shoot down from the gate. Basically, they've tried to reduce the amount of camping at the gate, so you have more options. You can like shoot at the SCPs waiting at the gate for at a distance. The gameplay is going to be a little bit more dynamic there, and also it just looks a lot better and a lot cleaner, so I'm really happy with that. That's about it for the 14.2 changes. All of these things that I've just mentioned are going to be in the game forever. They are not limited to Halloween. Now, the Halloween changes, look at this. The models for 14.0 have been given their Halloween look. The D-Boy kind of looks like a Fortnite skin. The Scientist has a little black jacket on. He's kind of boring, but he's a scientist, so it makes sense. The facility guard kind of looks like he's rotting a little bit, and he has got different colored eyes. They MTF have like Ghostbuster emblems on their side, and they've got red eyes. The Chaos has a bunch of blood over them because they just slaughtered a family of 4. And the SCPs have gotten their old look as well. We've got 939 with the neon look, which I think is actually really ugly, but you know, nothing I can do about that. 096 has got the little red eyes, so he looks a lot more menacing from a distance. 106, for some reason, I don't know if this is a glitch, but it's supposed to have a pumpkin on top. At least it had last year, but this time around, for me, it didn't really have anything on it. And of course, we've got 173. He's got 2 different versions, but the one that I care about is the Sombrero Man. That's the best version of 173 in SCPSL. Don't at me on that. That's how I feel about that. So those are the new models, and the old models, they are back. And other than that, we've got Brown Candy is back, boys. We can shit on the floor. We can have diarrhea back. Pink Candy's also back, but realistically, it's on every server, so let's not get too excited about that. And we've got the Fire Candy, we've got the Marshmallow Man back, we've got everything that we had back for Halloween, plus the new human stuff. So, yeah, if you want a more detailed version of this video where there's actually a little bit more in-depth talk, go watch Icy Guy's video on this. I'll try and link it, but you know, we uploaded at the same time, so that's gonna be hard. Also, if you're watching this right as this video releases, I'm going to be live streaming on my main channel, so go check that out. Also subscribe because I want to make money on these videos. Thank you, bye bye bye, bye bye bye.